Hey y'all, how are you guys? Hope you're all doing well. Hope this message finds you well. Today is going to be a general reading for the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, and we're just gonna get into it, see what comes out, see what energies you need to know about. Okay, let's get into it. Trying to put this meditation music on. Okay. All right. All right, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Check the description box for everything that you need to know about me. All right. This is a general reading, so take what fits, leave the rest. All right. If it's not for you, don't make it fit. All right. Let's see. Okay, we got Scorpio. I transform. That's card 20. All right, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, or you might have a Scorpio significantly placed in your chart. Regardless here, there's something ending. There's a transformation that someone is going through. There's a purging process. All right. Sun, spirit. Okay, the sun is who you are. You're interesting. You could be a Leo sun sign. Okay. You have a strong spirit. You have a strong will. You have a fighting spirit here. Okay, because it says sun, spirit, and Leo, I will. And then we have Mercury, mind. Something is a battle of the minds. Something is somebody needs to have a strong mind, or somebody does have a strong mind. Somebody is something to do with the mind, which is significant, I think, for the air signs here. If you check the air signs reading, it was just a lot of air. Bottom of the deck, we have Black Moon Lilith mystery. So Black Moon Lilith mystery talks about the deep desires of the shadow. There's something afoot. Okay, there's something that needs to be figured out here. Okay, South Node, life's debts. Okay, South Node. So something from the South Node could talk about past life, this life, you know, old cycles, things like that. So the Black Moon Lilith is still at the bottom, and that's card 12. That reduces to a 3. And we have 1, 17, and 3, 183, 183, 381, 831, 318, however you want to slice this here. But Leos, right, as you know, Aries starts the fire. Sagittarius decides how the fire is going to go. And Leo sustains the fire. Aries is cardinal. Leo is fixed. Sagittarius is mutable. Okay. You may, at this time, you may be coming off like a Leo if you're not a Leo. Strong mind, strong-willed, or this is something that you need to have at this time. Mercury, third house, Gemini energy, talks about the lower minds, right? It talks about the lower education. It talks about kind of creating things with your thoughts and stuff like that. Mercury also talks about communication with your peers and things like that. Leo is fierce. They have a very strong stance. Okay, if you've ever gotten into a argument with a Leo, first of all, they'll tell you that they're not arguing, but they clearly are, because they are so aggressive in their energy. It's like they're yelling in all lowercase, right? I have had the pleasure of having an argument with a Leo, and they don't like to be challenged. So something may be a challenge, but you need to have some discipline. You need to have etiquette. You need to be diplomatic about a situation. The sun, the spirit, sun, for me, sun sign is how you appear to the world, right? But this card, spirit, so hang on a minute. Let's get a read real quick. Let's check in with the book. Let's see what that says. There is a vitality. This talks about your life force. All right. There is a vitality, a life force, an energy, a quickening that is translated through you into action. And because there is only one of you in all time, this expression is unique. The sun rules over the condition of our bodies. It is the return to light, the ability to transform and rise again. The sun represents our health, vitality, and dynamism. The sun is our strength and what we put our focus on. It is no surprise that with this sun, early people venerated them, developed into the idea of a life-giving creator. The sun card represents itself in a spread. It adds an encouraging spin to any reading. The sun is all that is good. It is positivity that trumps anything negative. Ooh, this card says all eyes on you. All right, I love that. So your energy is saying, I'ma shine bright, and I'ma sustain this fire, period. Okay, all things, wait, it says all eyes on you. You have the strength and power to get things done. So okay, so there's something to do with the mind that you have strength and power for. Of your mind is stronger. It's a lot of things in life, mostly is mind over matter. Okay, this card implies an aptitude for acting, or just a period where dramatic ability and creative leadership could greatly benefit your mission. So somebody, either someone working against you, or whatever the case may be, all right, is using the mind, and or you're being encouraged to use your mind, or you are. Okay, take it how it resonates here. Guys, something, maybe something to do with January 17th, okay, or August 3rd, right, March 17th, March 1st, all right. Let's see, tell me about sun, spirit. Okay, mutable, fluidity. So you might have a energy about you that's forever changing, okay? Fixed, mutable and fixed. Surrender. Okay, so it's like your energy is forever changing, but it's untapped. No, it's a fountain. You know what I mean? Stability, persistence, loyalty, and dependability. That could be how you're coming off here. That's interesting how we have mutable and fixed, and I went through that example. I need one more to clarify that completely. And we have water here. You could be dealing with a water sign, or is heavy on the message of spirit. So whatever I say going forward, You need to really look at things from a spiritual perspective, because this is heavy on the spirit, okay? And then related to day-to-day things, spirituality, emotion, intuition, and compassion. Okay, you may be sensitive to energies, okay? Or there are energies that are sensitive to you. You may be coming off, there could be a significant water sign or Virgo. You may have water in your 6th house. Let me get one more for this sun spirit. Third house. All right, so what's going on in your 3rd house here? All right, early learning, childhood, relations, the rational mind, and communication. You may have a mutable sign, and I don't know a lot about natal charts or whatever, so correct me if you feel like it's necessary, or just take what fits and leave the rest. But is it possible to have 2 signs in a house? I don't know. But we have here mutable and fixed and 3rd house here. Also, isn't Neptune and like Pluto doing something right now? Aren't they like in retrograde or something like that? Okay, but there's something that is coming from childhood here that may be affecting community, okay, cultural, family roots, home, peace, and comfort. It's giving ancestor energy here. It's giving there's a change, Uranus here in your feminine energy. Okay, this card right here, this energy right here explains a lot. Okay, Black Lilith. Thank you. We have Pisces here. Pisces, intimacy, intuition, and compassion. So you may have grew up with a Pisces. A Pisces is another mutable sign. Okay. Something could be healing in these areas with that sun spirit there. All right. Okay. Something is healing for you to go forward on your path, or you healed something, and that you're on your north node, your way. You're destined to have something. Something is meant for you to have this healing, this energy. Tell me about Leo, I will. 12th house came out reverse. I don't normally read this deck in reverse, okay, but I'm gonna take it into consideration. It says here spirituality, transcendence, karma, sacrificial service, and healing. Maybe you healed already. Maybe you've already sacrificed enough. Maybe you have served out your karma. Okay, 12th house in this deck here, interesting, is that it says 12th house escape, because 12th house is, you know, it's the Pisces sign. It rules the feet, so sometimes we don't know what we're walking into. Sometimes we don't know what's on our path. So it's dreamy, it's watery, it's kind of, you have to feel your way through a situation in order to escape, right? You have to use your intuitive abilities, all right, to get through a situation. All your abilities, right? Which is interesting. There's a cage on here. I don't know if you can see it. There's a cage, and then there's a fish that just came out of the cage. So let's see. Maybe someone has a strong will to catch something, get something. Can you explain what that is? Okay. Gemini. Curiosity, intellect, and networking here. Maybe there's a Gemini that has a strong will for something here. All right. Someone could be in two minds of something, which may be explaining mutable and fixed. Okay. Maybe someone, and then we have Aquarius and Scorpio. This is fucking interesting here, isn't it? We have Aquarius, which talks about, you know, originality, philanthropy, progressive imaginations. Scorpio, intensity, exposing, purging, and renewing. Scorpio is the fixed sign, and I think Aquarius is fixed too. Because Gemini is mutable. Someone may... Aquarius also deals with networking. I mean, not networking, like people of like minds, okay? Something to do with something ending, possibly with people of like minds here. Give me one more. Somebody may be curious about someone's strength and will. All right. Someone may be networking here. All right. We have angelic support here. Trine. Somebody may have a trine of fire in their chart. We have 6th house, routines, establishing a foundation, daily life, practical details, and we have the moon. There may be some hidden energy when it comes to someone's daily practices. Emotional needs, nurture self and others. This is quite interesting. I can't wait for this to completely unfold here. Okay. Someone is getting assistance on this spiritual growth that someone is going through. Okay, and it's happening via relationships, okay? Profound relationships, intimate, romantic, however, it's happening through there with like-minded people. Okay. Tell me about this Mercury mind. Thank you. We have Virgo. Okay, so it's giving alignment, okay, because Mercury rules Virgo as well. Integrity, reverence, and service. Aries at the bottom of the deck, and Capricorn, and House 10. So something to do with someone's status, power and status, career in the world here. If somebody may be, it may be necessary for someone to do something alone with this Aries energy. Someone may be initiating something here with the mind, okay? Something could be influencing someone's mind here, something that someone does every day or consumes every day. All right, let me get one more for that, please. And we have conjunction, union, merging together. All right, so and then we have 11th house. Friends, like-minded people. All right. Sixth house. Okay. Wherever there, okay, there could have been a group. There could have been, maybe someone came in contact with someone who, you know, it doesn't matter. A group, like-minded people, belief systems, friends, okay, here. Someone is establishing a foundation here, like people coming together for a cause, okay? And something is needing to be of integrity, all right? Hopefully it is. Because if it wasn't, there's a radical change here. Something could have been keeping someone stuck, all right? Something to do with culture. Yeah, there could have been some betrayal here in this group with this following or whatever this is. All right. Let me get one more. Yeah, water sign. There could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, trying in a group, trying to cause tension, or there is some tension with a water sign here. Okay. Or it could be difficult to feel a situation out, because water is also talking about intuition and things like that. Okay. So take how it resonates. I'm sure something came to mind as I was reading that here. Chiron, hurt and heal. Yeah. Someone feels hurt. Okay. Or there's some type of hurt or wound in someone's mind here. Yeah. Someone was instigating something, or someone initiated something that caused something to hurt someone. Interesting. I kind of want to go to a deck that I wouldn't normally use, but I feel like it's necessary. Where is it? Here you go. This is the crow deck. Something to that nature. Yeah, anticipating. There could be some anxiety, or somebody is anticipating something, okay? Somebody is expecting for someone to show up or do something. I'm hearing Rihanna, 'cause you put on quite a show, really had me going, but now it's time to go. Curtains finally closing. All right, what's okay, somebody was planting seeds, or somebody was hiding something. Somebody was definitely trying to save something for later. This card is, it really gives planting seeds, saving something for later here. Okay, we have nature here. I feel like nature talks about someone's character. Yeah, somebody is a trickster. Okay, and this is a warning, or somebody has already gotten a warning. Somebody tried to warn someone about a trickster spirit here. someone is trying to trick somebody out of something here. It's almost like someone knows where something is or what someone else has, but they can't just outright walk up in somebody's house and take it. They have to trick them into handing over the keys and inviting them in, right? This is a warning. Someone got tricked. Someone is only doing something to benefit themselves. Self-interest at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, something. Somebody, you know, it could be somebody's shadow side. That somebody's dealing with wrath. Very vengeful. Wrath has everything to do with the throat chakra, by the way. So, I mean, if you know a little something about something, then you know where I'm going with it. It could be an entity trying to trick someone out of their destiny by using their gifts against them. Okay. Yeah. And then we have insight after that. Insight is, you know, talks about a study, studying something or someone. All right. And by watching someone, it exposed someone's fears. That Black Moon Lilith here. And someone's inner child here. Someone's observing something from afar. If you're seeing spiders, this is your confirmation. Something, when you see a spider, it's a reminder to keep your thoughts in alignment with the life that you want to have, okay? Because you don't want to be manifesting bullshit, okay? And someone observed something, okay? And someone freed themselves by releasing whatever this bullshit is. Yeah, it was misplaced. Someone was doing something to someone and they didn't deserve it. All right. I feel like someone was after someone's gifts here. Someone was after someone's gifts. Okay, somebody wanted... Someone wanted something that belonged to some... Yeah, the fuck? Somebody was trying to dominate somebody by distracting them. To cause resistance. Keep them from flying, right? Look, it's interesting how we have soar here and resistance there. This bird is unblocked, free. But this one isn't. It's experiencing turbulence, okay? Somebody was protected. And they knew this. They knew it was a huge risk to do something like that. So they knew they had to be very meticulous about it. They had to create a bond. So that create a bond, trauma bond, so that they'd be able to inflict pain, cause grief, and then after grief, your vulnerability, right? You're more susceptible to certain things. So then they'd be able to influence someone in their own community or in a community, more than Aquarius energy here, and the direction that they go. Yeah, no. So they wanted to copy someone's energy here. There's someone is speaking something into existence or trying to speak something into existence here. More of that throat chakra energy. All right. you put on quite a show, really had me going, but now it's time to go. Curtains finally. 12:21. Someone could have been trying to mirror someone's energy here. 3-3. Someone may have number, address, whatever. 3-3. We also have cards 7, 32, 50, and 52. Okay. 7 is here twice. Okay, so this is a spiritual lesson for somebody here. Somebody is coming into a deeper awareness of certain things. Okay, and then we have 5-5, 7-7-5-5. Those numbers are significant. Let's get a peek on what those numbers are. All right, 7-7. I hope it's in here because I'm tired of these people publishing these books and you're thinking that you're gonna get like a good, you know, book for reference, and it's severely lacking. It's severely lacking. You see, 5 talks about changes. Okay, let go. Okay, allow the shift to happen with ease. Okay, and 7 talk about trusting your intuition. All right. All right. Fire signs. All right, fire signs. You resting on something. You trying to get some rest because you got some truth here. Maybe you're not seeing clearly an entire situation, but maybe there is some fears and anxiety because you know what you know. Okay. Yeah, you know about this betrayal. You know that there was some illusions. You know that there was some bullshit going on here. Are you trying to heal from it? All right. Okay. Fire signs, you're in this energy because there's a relationship that just, it wasn't equal give and take, and something was not even. Somebody was taking more than they were giving. Okay. Well, we knew this from this deck over here, right? You were going to go through a profound change due to a relationship. Now, whether or not you were the one not giving or they were the one not giving, regardless, there's going to be some changes. There's going to be the radical change, right? Bottom of the deck, High Priestess. So there was somebody could have been paying someone as well. All right. Somebody could have paid someone, could have paid a high priestess or whatever, and there was no return. They didn't give back. Or someone paid into something and lost interest or some shit like that. Someone knew that based off of a choice someone made that there would be huge changes, in something. Huge changes. Somebody was working on themselves, working on their spiritual practices here. Okay, somebody wanted to go towards a star, King of Pentacles. Okay, Aquarius energy with the star, Capricorn towards Virgo, and then we have Leo. But there was some confusion here about working together, or somebody has many options here. Something that someone took on, a partnership that someone took on, burdened them. Okay. Something was causing more a conflict, more drama for them than it was actually worth. Okay. Okay, recent past energy, we have this surprise here, this change. Okay, something crumbled and that was destined to happen. Something fell apart and it was destined to happen. There was this huge realization about something, about a person's path, destiny. Okay, there could have been unexpected breakup, separation. Okay, because we do have the Two of Cups there. All right. Someone could have been trying to manipulate a situation, but somebody was too strong. Or somebody could have been trying to manifest something. Yeah, somebody was trying to manifest lack. Or someone was doing something, some type of hocus pocus, and it caused lack and imbalance in someone's life. Okay. And someone knew that they needed to take action on something. What was this Tower? What was this Tower? Ooh. We have the Three of Swords, King of Swords, and the Four of Wands. Okay, this Tower was the realization that somebody was stabbing them in the back. Somebody was hurt. We got who this? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. Go and check out the air signs reading, because you know it's there. All right, so somebody became aware of this treachery from a King of Swords. This was somebody in the community, someone who has a like mind. Okay, this was a major betrayal. Okay. King of Cups. And somebody peeped it and was like, oh, for real? Copy. Moving on. Fuck you. I'm not getting in my emotions about it. Fuck you. Okay, there could be some judgment coming down or an awakening here. There could be some regrets about paying someone. Somebody... all right. What was the betrayal? What was the betrayal? Okay, someone tried to cause obstacles for somebody here. Somebody wanted to halt someone's progress, which would ultimately change their destiny. And someone knew that. Someone was very strategic and manipulative. Yeah, move the fuck on. Somebody got a new beginning here. Or if they were able to successfully do this, they would get some type of money here. They could be disappointed maybe because they lost it. You didn't get it. You didn't get it. All right. Recent past. Okay, that was recent past. Okay. What's going on now? What's going on now? What we got here? We got the Hierophant, tradition. This is having knowledge of things that are higher than small minds, right? In this energy, we're not small talking. We're not chit-chatting about fucking bullshit, okay? This is a spiritual contract, possibly. All right, what's going on now? We got a higher power stepping in. The Hierophant. Okay. Somebody's working on something. I'm hearing 50 Cent. Patiently waiting for something. Somebody got a new job. Okay. Or this Hierophant could be burdened here about all this work. Okay. Or somebody has elevated. Okay, what's choo. Okay, this is serious energy here. What's going on now? Something major, pivotal here. We got Temperance, which is card 14. Clarifying Hierophant energy, okay? This is already major arcana. Okay, already we have 3 major arcanas here, plus the Ace of Swords, which is like a semi-major arcana, right? We got the Tower, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Chariot. Big energy. Scorpio, Sagittarius, Cancer, all right? Then we have the Hierophant here, Taurus energy. Clarifying the Hierophant, we have Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Then we have Death, Scorpio energy, and then we have the Two of Pentacles. These angels are stepping in. The higher power is sending these angels to step in and work on their situation, to fix things, make things right again, balance things out. All right. Yeah. And protecting this person. It was blocked. Someone doing something, okay. Someone doing, what was blocked? Someone doing something stupid that would put them in a situation to take a risk and do something that would bind them and put them in a situation that would eventually end in them, being stolen from, taken advantage of. All right. Someone is seeing how this Emperor may have puppeted a situation here. Somebody is seeing how this Emperor may have been a puppet here. Somebody could have ghosted. There's so much major arcana here, that's crazy. Someone may have ghosted an Emperor who was actually really toxic here. Somebody upholds toxic traditions as well here. Something, it says, I'm hearing do not pass. I'm hearing, I hope someone did not cross a boundary. Something about not being permitted to do something here. Somebody definitely had to feel their way out in this situation here. There was something that was offered that somebody needed to, this collaboration here, brought significant information and change to everyone involved. Everyone. Yeah. There's disappointment here. Somebody's having anxiety. Someone could be disappointed at all the work that they put behind something and they lost. Something is definitely to do with a relationship as well. Like that's, yeah, somebody is regretting a relationship, or somebody is regretting a choice that they made to leave someone out in the cold, okay? Or someone had to regretfully make a decision to leave someone or something out in the cold here. Somebody had to possibly leave some wealth behind to come out of this situation, or somebody had to leave someone behind, gain their independence, and move forward here and stand their ground. Yeah, protect themselves, protect their energy, protect their light, you know. And someone is starting off a new cycle, you know, whatever. Someone also could have went against an innocent person. Someone has to fight for their freedom here, okay? Someone could have been trying to make someone feel restricted, trapped. Okay, someone made a quick decision here. Someone was being very deceitful in order to get someone to act in a certain way. Okay, or somebody was doing all of this shit, like Knight of Wands, Seven of Swords energy. That's fucking crazy. All right. Watching someone here, gaining information on someone. Or something that someone was getting information on. Yeah, about something new coming to someone. That's crazy. All right. What's coming towards you, fire signs, okay? Let me wrap this up. What's coming towards you, fire signs? A conflict. Bumba. Okay, fighting, competition. I'm hearing, I don't know if you were 80s baby and you grew up in the 90s, maybe you've seen the movie Belly with DMX and Nas or whatever. There's a scene in the movie where they're in Jamaica and the kingpin in Jamaica, he's like, you wanna romp with me? I am the original Don Dada. I don't know why I heard that. So, I don't know. All right. So there could be a fight, an argument coming towards somebody, or somebody who wants to stir up a fight, an argument. But, you know, pages can't really be trusted because they're young. They don't know any better. And because they could definitely be cloaking or presenting that way. You know what I'm saying? One more for what's coming towards you, fire signs. The star. The star. Somebody wants to apologize for causing conflict? Is that it? Or you could just be going through these phases, like fighting, okay? Kind of going recluse and just working on your intuition and healing in some type of way here. Nah. Then we got the devil at the bottom of the deck, baby. King of Wands, Ten of Cups. Okay, if I lay it out like this, we got the Devil, King of Wands, Ten of Cups, Six of Swords, okay? Somebody is definitely deeply connected with some type of toxic energy here. This King of Wands is in a contract. This King of Wands could be a cheater, a liar, a deceiver. They may have a family. Somebody could be trying to get away from that energy. I don't know. Okay, High Priestess, Queen of Wands, the Magician. Two of Wands, Three of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay, so whatever this King of Wands is up to, baby, this Queen of Wands knows. Yeah, they know already. Clarify this, please. What's this conflict about, and who is this conflict with? Five of Wands, 5105 on the timer. What's this Five of Wands about? Justice, karmic justice. So a conflict is going to bring in balance here. And wish fulfillment. With the Emperor, is there some type of wishes coming true or realization here? Somebody is overly confident. That's what I'm getting as well. It's good news here. There could be something coming in for somebody, some wealth or finances or a refund. Okay, this devil energy gave something to someone that's causing a burden for them. Like, it's causing drama. What is King of Cups? Someone could have gave something to someone to do something to somebody else. Like, I pay you to do this for me type shit. What's this Page of Cups? Seven of Wands. The World. Someone could be, okay, this is definitely a spiritual battle here. Okay, so someone is using their psychic abilities to defend themselves, and it successfully happens. Somebody was given the information to block themselves, to block something off. Okay, what's the Star? Walking away. I'll be moving on, moving on, moving on. I'll be moving on. Yeah, the Star is walking away. Okay, somebody's moving away to heal. Okay, in private and secret. Somebody is holding on to something. Somebody may have discovered something, or somebody's going to discover something. Going to figure out this mystery here, and they're going to move forward. Okay, knowing what they know, gaining the information that they know. The moon, the star, and the high priestess is here. Something definitely about the veil. Something definitely about nighttime, dark energy. Somebody is moving into, damn. That's interesting. Somebody may actually have been trying to get something that belongs to somebody else. All right, let me get this and then I'll move on. What's this? High priestess here. Nine of Pentacles. Holding on to their stability. Yeah. All right. Somebody's getting a new beginning. Somebody is definitely getting a new beginning because they followed their intuition. They understood the assignment, okay? Sometimes the assignment ain't always clear, baby. It's not always clear. Sometimes you don't even know that it's an assignment until you, like, into the thick of it. Oh, yeah. You know, I feel like this energy is going to come up again because that was a little... It wasn't as clear as the earth signs and the air signs, okay? It wasn't exactly 100% clear. I do want to get this though. What's this? How are they? I want to get one more on this trickery. All right. What you got there? This is the Art of War Oracle. Okay. Tell me what this trickery is about. With this like-minded people. What's this trickery about? How are they going to try and do it? How do they? There you go. You can't be friends with everyone. Okay? Bottom of the deck. Work fast and tidily. Friends do what they do because they are our friends and we love them. They do it because they know it is the right thing to do. But while some people can be our friends, others cannot. The difference is that friends can be inconvenient, annoying, troublesome, expensive, and taxing. But we will forgive them. Hey, stop that. The general who advances without coveting fame and retreats without fearing disgrace, whose only thought is to protect his country and do good service for his sovereign, is the jewel of the kingdom. So they're gonna come in being a friend. All right. Let me get some of these spiritual as fuck cards. You making too much noise down there, sir. Okay, making too much noise. Okay. fuck. I mean, no. Feel your fucking feelings. Feel your feelings. Okay. Then we got be a badass love being today. All right. In order to love who you are, you can't hate the experiences that shaped you. Go outside and do shit. All right. We have you gonna cry about it or boss up. Pro tip, do both. There are people who dislike you because you dislike yourself. Rise above your fuckheadedness. The present moment is a fucking amazing, okay? Prayer is dope as F. All right, let's get into this Archangel Sword of Light Oracle combined with the Angels and Ancestors Oracle here. I'm gonna close this baby out. I'm recording this on Sunday, July 13th. And to be honest, it may not be up until tomorrow. I'm gonna do my best. Okay. Let's see here. For the fire signs. Prioritize self-care. You do so much for others. It's time for you to experience the love you deserve and let others help you. Okay? Protection, guardian. You're protected. It says drop your shields. That's what the card says. But you're being protected. Okay? Unleash the wild within. Unleash the wild within. I feel like that's saying, be who you are. Be who you are. Okay? Stay the course. Don't panic. You are not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experience and keep going. Trust your angels. Let go of your expectations of how your dreams will come true. Trust that heaven has a perfect plan. Okay? Grow within your current situation. All right? And another card at the bottom of the deck talking about your protection. It says, you are safe within my bubble of light. You can proceed with confidence, baby. I'm going to get a couple of random ones of these. And then we're going to close it out. All right? This is 3 decks combined. Ambush your fear with ferocious dream. Okay, you gotta want it more than you are scared of it. We have Buffalo, abundance. Abundance and liberation are finally on the way. It comes to you now to remind you of the amazing manifesting power of gratitude. You will always have plenty when you express gratitude to every part of creation. Creator, alchemy. We got a motherfucking alchemist here, okay? Welcome the divine masculine, okay? You are magic, okay? This may not be talking about an actual person. It may just be talking about action, baby. Action. One more time. Thanks. Oh, it's 2 of them. All right, we can do 2. We can do 2. Okay? If you've been seeing rabbits lately, that's your sign. That's your confirmation. Okay? Hawk, spirituality. Fly above and beyond your day-to-day thoughts and observe them from a bird's eye view. Quieting the mind and detaching from your thought patterns puts you in a better position to take in messages from your spirit guides. Cougar. Leadership. You have come into your own power. Now is the time to take the lead of a situation and be strong, using the power of intentions. Be clear with your purpose and define where you are heading. I know that's right, fire signs. You better get out there and be the best you can be. All right, you go out there and be the best you can be. All right, hit the bell, hit the like, come back, and I'll see y'all next time.